Right, okay, we're back to it with this part 2 of turning this into a Gameboy Macro that also has a USB charge port in the back of it. It's the most stupidest idea ever, but hey ho, we're doing it anyway. So let's get this stripped down a bit further. So that can go out of the way for the minute. And pull these out. Pop this out of here. Going to take this, put it back on there. Soldering iron on because I'll need that in a second. Move that out of the way, don't need that for now. I'm going to need this back. Right, soldering iron's heated up. I'm going to need a speaker for this as well, so I'm going to pinch one from this random DS XL screen that's laying about. So just heat up you and heat up you. I'm not going to take the ones out of this screen because that screen works okay, so I'm going to use that on something else another day. Now I need to find on the other side, let's just zoom out a bit. I'm going to pop the screen out and I'll zoom back in. So we've got speaker left, speaker right, those are the positives for those. So clean the tip of the iron and we'll go for speaker right. And hopefully there's enough wire on this. Let's try swapping hands. Yep, there we go. So that's the speaker connected that side. Pop it over there. I'm probably going to take this back off at some point, but for now that's going to live here, and then I need to find a negative to add this to. So I wonder if I can't just tack it on there with that one, but will that come off? Of course it will. So that's both of those tacked onto there. So we should now have a speaker. So yeah, I need to like I say, this is going to have to come over, because also on the flip side I need to put something between LED A2 and LED C2. I'm wondering if a small piece of wire will do, because I don't have a resistor to deal with it. Let's see what's laying about on the desk. One of these. Let's try using the leg from that. So straighten that leg right out. I really need to straighten it out, because at the moment it's all very bumpy. It still is, but that's as straighten out as it's going to get. And then I shall use the wonders of metal fatigue to snap it off. Plug this in and see if it works. Ah, I haven't plugged that on, have I? Let's try that again. That's a no then. Oh, fudge. If I just plug the screen in, what does it do? Well, it just dies. Let's disconnect that from there. That clearly wasn't my sharpest idea. Let's try it again. Yeah, turns on and makes a noise. So the speaker is working, but I need to find a way to bridge this gap. Right, I'll be back. Right, I'm going to push this to one side for a minute. I'm going to bring in this little board here. And let's see how many ohms. Well, let's just take that off. Going to see if I can pinch R31 from this properly manky board. And if it will fit the other one, because obviously we're trying to do this on as much of a budget as possible. Right, that's off. This out of the way. Let's bring this back in. I think it's connected. Right, let's zoom out. Well, that one doesn't work. I mean, is it actually... It's about 12 ohms. That's probably not enough, is it? Yeah. Right, so I need to go back to the board and find something that has closer to 330 ohms. So I suppose we're going to find the capacitor with some ohms. That's 2 k ohms. That's probably a bit much. $22 k ohms, no. 52. Oops. 47. 271 k ohms. What am I looking for? 330 ohms. 1 k ohm would be okay. So yeah, that's definitely too much. R11, what's this? 2 k ohms, and R10 was 2 as well, wasn't it? Yeah. Nope, 17. 99. 35. These are all way top. Do you know what? I'm just going to take one of the 2 k ohms from down here and try that. Just get the heat gun on. As I said, this is all just in aid of a bodge. Oh, no, there it is. It's still there. Jesus, that's tiny. Stupid little thing. How am I supposed to get that onto this new board? This is going to be a nightmare. It's not going to fit. But I'm going to have a go. Because of course I am. I am simple. Right, let's have a bit more solder. A bit more solder and a lot more luck. Try and pick this up. Be prepared for stupidity as I try and make that poxy little thing attached to these two. Got no idea how on earth this is going to work. In fact, I've got a very large idea that this isn't going to work. You can't be stuck on anything. Right, so it's stuck on that one side. So now I need to try and, I don't know what, put a piece of wire from the other bit to the other side. I don't flipping know. As soon as I touch that, it's going to melt. Just tin the end of this up. Literally, trust me, you can see more than I can. And I know you can't see a lot. But no, that didn't work either, it's just come off. Fucking useless. Well, I'll give up on that stupid idea. I shall go to the bag of resistors. The first thing I'm going to try is a 470. Now obviously if this works, I can't have that just sitting around on top because the buttons need to be pressed and things. So let's see if it actually works. Where's the battery gone? Well, it works, but now I need to tidy it up. So let's get this screen off again. How on earth am I going to do this? You literally need to go up there That will just, yeah, that will fit. Right, okay. So for my first step, I'm going to solder this one onto here. And then this one probably want some more solder on there. Right. There you go, there's one. Now I'm going to get some Captain tape. Obviously this is, as I say, just for my own personal use slash curiosity, really, to see if something as ridiculous as this is possible. I probably should have put a heat shrink around the legs, but it's a bit late now for that sort of idea. And maybe bought some decent Captain tape. So let's have you back over here. Plugged in. This over this side because it's going to sit there. I still need to work out how to actually fix this into place so that it doesn't move or touch anything. I'm starting to think I could possibly solder it down onto there, but I'll look at that in a second. I'm going to find a sticky pad. Knew I had some somewhere. Obviously it is just a roll of sticky double-sided tape, but I'll just cut a small piece of that off. Stick it to the back of the speaker. That should hold that in place for a minute or two. And then let's plug the battery, hold the battery back in. See how we're getting on. Couldn't remember which way the volume went. So yeah, that's good so far. Now, with that there, is there still enough space for this to go here? Yep, there is. So I want a lot of solder there because it's probably only going to be held on with that singular post. Now, let's find some more tape. Ah, humbug. I thought I had some proper electrical tape, but no worries, it will just be more Captain tape. Oh. I don't like working with tape that's not on a reel. Trying to peel this off and cut it with a knife is awkward, shall we say. It's not quite working. Yeah, that's really weak. Can I get more flooded around there? you know what? Perhaps just some super glue. Right, I'll be back once this is stuck. I'm just thinking about it, but that's kind of stupid, wasn't it? I've just stuck it to the tape. But it seems to be holding in place. So yeah, I'm going to go away and let that hold for a bit longer. Right, super glue has stuck. Before I put it all together or fuck about anymore. Yes. That holds in place. So, the mission now, he says, is to try and work out how to get this in the case well, first things first, we're about to lose a screw post. Well, not a screw post, a trigger post. See ya. I need to lose more of it. This is all because I've got that stupid through-hole resistor rather than a proper surface mount one. As I said, I'm just trying to bodge this with what I've got to hand. If you are making a Gameboy Macro, do it properly. Don't be like Mike. Now, whilst that's like that, I'm going to try again to make sure it still works. Because that resistor feels like it's moved a bit. No, still comes on. Excellent. So, now I need to see if this fits. And again, because of the stupid surface mount resistor, we're having trouble. And also obviously the speaker, but that should be okay. So let's trim some stuff. I'm going to take some plastic out of here. And a little bit more plastic out of there. This will not look even remotely pretty, but it is mostly for function over form. Right, And now I need to lose loads of this. Hoping I don't need to lose any of this, because that will be harder to try and chew away at. Let's have a look. I'm going to put a couple of screws in, or a screw, because most of them have got lost since we last had a look at this. By most, I mean all. Are you going to fit? Who knows? No, probably not. This one will do. Yep, I'm going to have to chop away some of this crap. Now what I could have done was put longer wires on the speaker, but I don't want to take it apart again and faff around. Just want to rip it to shreds. Please, just use this as a guide if you're ever going to piss about like this. Not a guide, just a here's what not to do. Because this is really what not to do. In a minute, I'm going to make speaker holes with a soldering iron. What you should really do is get a small drill bit and drill them through. But I'm not going to. I don't want to. Aha. It's mostly sorted. This camera's far too low. These two bits are in the way on that side. Ugh, get off. Right. I'm not even going to bother with the springs, because they click enough as it is. Am I going to get away with it on this side? Who knows, because again, we've got that stupid thing in the way. But no, we're good. Right. Oh. Volume switch. Such a stupid idea. Right, actual 3DS screws. Sorry, DS Lite screws. 3DS. Right, where's my battery? Confirm. Obviously it's not very loud though. I'll give it that. I'll turn the fan off. It's not very loud, it's not very bright. Let's just get through all these settings. Yep, so that wants it to shut down. In the meantime, I'm going to take this little screw here. See if I can get one in there. Yep. So, we now have the remains of a DS Lite, which should be able to charge something up. Now, what was I using before to charge? I think USB-C. Oh yeah, that helps. You absolute mug, cable doesn't fit right. Let's get rid of a bit of that, shall we? Right, now it should fit. Oh, all the batteries come out as well. So that's in there. I just need to find something that takes USB-C to charge now. And here we have it. I've remembered. It's the bodged Game Boy Advance SP. So, plug it in here. Turn on the DS Lite and we should see an... But we don't. There's no orange light because I've clearly done something wrong. Oh no. There is an orange light. It's just wanted to be a pain in the backside. Well, when the lid's open, it charges, but yeah. That is now on full screen. I'm going to set it to settings, Game Boy mode. No, I don't care if this gets scratched. To the touch screen, confirm. So this, right, go back, cancel, go back, quit. Yep, that will turn off. So we've got a little itty bitty Game Boy Macro. Probably would have helped if I had checked to make sure this played Start GBA game. Yeah, all right, stupid computer. But also, whilst it's turned on, I can see a nice blue light there. So it means it's ready. Oh, if I don't drop the battery out. I suppose it would help if I didn't have a pretty much fully charged battery in there already. But it's sort of doing the job it's supposed to. Plug it in, it charges up. I mean, who knows how long it will last for, how long it will charge anything for. It is just a stupid idea, but it's a stupid idea that kind of works. So on that note, I'm going to go and find a battery cover, and I'll see you all in... Oh, there's a battery cover. The next one. Catch you in a bit. Bye. Oh, hang on. Just as a side note, I am going to replace the fuse in this because obviously it's still running that bodged piece of wire. So I'll do that, but I'll do that off camera. Catch you in a bit. Bye.